up, everybody? It's Jamil coming to ya from the one and only Small Fry Show. On today's video, we gonna talk. I don't know what we gonna talk about. But before we get too deep in this thing, I ain't even gonna let you know what we gonna talk about. It's gonna be a surprise. You already know what I need you to do. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure your post notification bell is turned on and turned to all so you'll know when I post. And last but not least, make sure you tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend to come join the family. Now, let's talk about terminals tonight. That's what we're going to talk about, terminals. Now, it can be, you know, obviously your home terminal, you will get the gist quicker of how it flows and where things go and where they don't, because that's the terminal you're going to spend the most time out of. But, so if you're coming from a smaller terminal to a bigger terminal, or even a bigger terminal to another bigger terminal, it can be kind of intimidating because, for example, my terminal, from, 6 p.m. to 4 a.m., you can drop your tail trailer, they'll put it away, you put your dolly away, and your lead trailer away. But from noon to 6 p.m., you can drop the whole set, and the yard guys will break the whole set down and put it away. You know, we have a busier yard. It keeps the flow of the yard, you know, flowing and things like that. But you may go to a smaller terminal where it's not like that. At a smaller, or either any terminal, big or small, you know, their process may be a little different. So, you know, the first couple times you go there, you may need to go in and ask someone or call them on the phone before you get there. Hey, you know, this is Jamil, I'm coming to your terminal. My first time here. I got 2 loads, 2 inbound loads, they're for you. Or I got 2 relays, they're for another terminal. Or I'm coming in with 2 empties, picking up 2. You know, what do you want me to do? Sometimes they'll send you a message on here saying, hey, put those, you know, put your trailer number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in door 1, and 7, 8, 9, 10, put that in door 2. They may do that, they may not. They may say, hey, throw them in the yard or whatever. And then, you know, once you go to those terminals a few times, and you're like, okay. Because I'm saying a few times because during the week may be one way, and during the weekend it could be a totally different scenario. During the weekend could be, you know, hey, there is no arrival line. You need to put, you know, your tail and your lead trailer away, and then figure out where your trailers are, you know, what area they are, or you know, you may need to get with a yard guy, see if he knows where they are, or another thing is, like, out of my terminal, we aren't allowed to pull the trailers from the door. It's a safety issue. So if you have a trailer in the door in my terminal, you need to go find the yard guy, and he needs to pull it from the door. Now, he don't necessarily have to pull it all the way out and put it in a spot, but he needs to pull the trailer away from the door, then you can hook up to it. But you may go to another terminal and like, hey, you know, my trailers are in the door, are you going to pull them for me? And they're like, no, you can do it. You know, that's fine, you do it. We don't have a yard guy all night or day or something like that. So at that point, you go, you know, you get your paperwork, you need to walk back there and make sure the dock plate is down, the door is closed, sealed, and the chain is across the doorway. Those are the 3 things you need to do to verify this trailer is good to go. If any of those 3 things are missing, you need to stop and get with someone and have them double check, verify, do whatever they need to do to let you know that that trailer is okay and keeps people from getting hurt or killed. So like I said, once you in your region, and I haven't even hit a quarter of the terminals that are in my operating area, not even a quarter of them. So, for example, I went over to Indianapolis 3 weeks ago for the first time. Huge terminal. And it's set up completely different than the Columbus terminal. I gotta watch this lady, man, because she's not even backing out of it to let me, people, man, it's you know what? Okay, I'm not gonna go into that. Either you gotta speed up or slow down, but you can't stay in that danger zone deciding what you want to do. When you go around a ramp, you need to be making that decision. Hey, if there's a car coming, I'm gonna slow down, I'm gonna speed up, whatever. I'm gonna fall in and keep this flowing. But I went to Indianapolis for the first time, the terminal. Huge terminal. I didn't know where anything was. I didn't know how the zones were. I didn't know where, Indianapolis wanted their trailers, Luckily, my buddy been over there a million times, so I got some advice from him, and it helped me. But it still was a long process. Second time I went, it was a little easier. The third time I went, it was, right here. They're supposed to yield in that right lane to me, but they don't. They don't. This is being a professional driver. It got, my third time, okay, I know what to expect. I know where things go and whatnot. It gets a little easier with time. So the more you visit these terminals, the more, you'll know where things go in the office, in the restroom, and if they have a shop. That's another video coming up. Terminals with shops. That's a really good topic that we're going to talk about, because not every terminal has a shop, and not every terminal has fuel. So we're going to talk about that. But it'll get a little easier. Like I said, if you don't know, maybe ask another driver, a dispatcher. They may have maps. Some of these terminals are dark. What we call dark on the weekend. They're not a 24-hour location. So you may have to let yourself in the gate. You may have to let yourself in the building. You may have to lock up when you're done. Lock the gate when you're done. Those are all things that you may have to do on the weekend. You may be there in the middle of the night. So these are things to keep in mind. It can be overwhelming and it can be kind of scary at first. But it's nothing to panic about. It's nothing to worry about. And over time, you'll get comfortable and familiar. And it'll be a breeze when you're going in these terminals. And you'll be like, okay, you'll be able to help someone else out. So it's really all the learning experience. Like I said, it can be nervous, but it's exciting as well. Just doing something different and learning something different. So that's kind of my take on it. So that was today's video. Terminals, going to different terminals. Learning how terminals flow and how they operate. So as always, we're going to enjoy this beautiful day today. It's gorgeous out. It is absolutely beautiful. But as always, make sure you ride to your pickup and your delivery on time and safely. Call your loved ones, tell them you love them. Love on somebody today. But most importantly, be the reason somebody smiles today. The world needs it now more than ever. It's Surmail, coming to you from the one and only Small Fry Show, and I'm out. Peace.